Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is feeling good and great and all that shit, that you had a great weekend. The weather's changing. It was 60 something fucking degrees outside. People popping out, popping pussy and popping all types of shit just outside. Y'all better be careful. Because this is the early we ain't even spring yet. It's on the verge, but y'all gotta be easy. Like don't be popping out so like just with the titties out, stomach out, all out, as out. Fuck around and find the fuck out. That's what the fuck is gonna motherfucking happen. For real. But anyway, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. And oh Lord, let me tell y'all something, ladies. For my women who live in America, although shit has changed with the rights of women and women being able to have abortions. I already told y'all what the abortion shit was about. It's about population control. They trying to control the populations with the Caucasians, and everybody else just fell in uh catch a stray because of it, because a lot of Caucasian women were having abortions, and they trying to stop that shit, and they're not as the minority as you like to think that they are. Y'all know, like, all this shit is a lot of shit is a lie. The FDA is a lie. Like, all this shit is a lie. Like, for real. Like, and once you dig deep and sit and look underneath the hood of the shit, like, for real, for real. But that's what that shit was about. But besides that, you have to be happy, like, living here, because you be able to express yourself, like, with your fashion, with your sexuality, like, with your femininity, like, with all of these things, besides the abortion thing, because they said you can't have that shit, because I already explained how that shit go. But to be able to live out loud like that as a woman, as a female, without motherfucking men trying to dictate to you and telling you what you can and what you cannot do with yourself. Now, should we be using some precautions? Yes, we should. Like, ladies, I get it. When it's hot outside, I get it, bitch. Wear your little short because I got my shit on, bitch. I do not like my legs to be covered up in the summertime. I'm hot, bitch. It's 89. It's hot. So, of course, you dress accordingly. But you also have to be able to protect yourself, and think, especially if you're gonna be out late. Like, don't be traveling outside late with your shit all out. But bring you a jacket or a cover up or something, or put you some jeans on or something. Like, you have to think 10 steps ahead. Like, for real, for your own safety, because there's a lot of weirdo motherfuckers out here. Just like there was just recently the weirdo dude who just pulled up in the what the fuck was that? He pulled up in the drive-through naked, I guess from the waist down. And then when he get home, because now they done out his ass, y'all know cameras is everywhere. I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing. Like, I don't even know what was on his mind, but who even cares? But the fact of the matter is that this motherfucker pulled up in the drive-thru with the dick out, and he got exposed, and now he offed himself. Why? You need to have a conversation about that. But there's a lot of people who got mental illness, and I say that too because, ladies, it's a lot of men who out here with mental illness. There's a lot of motherfuckers who out here who jerking their dick off. Just recently, it was on the train. This dude was over in the corner in the train just jerking his motherfucking dick. I done had motherfuckers when I was on the train. One time I got on the train, I sat down and somebody sat across from me, a man, and this motherfucker just started playing with his dick. This like way before all this phone shit. Like, I just got up and ran off. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's some real shit like that. And I wasn't even like overly exposing myself. Especially when you on public transportation, ladies. You gotta think, and you gotta think smart. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you moving by yourself. So you always have to be forward in your thinking, especially when you know that, when you're dressing provocatively. And when you're dressing provocatively and you're by yourself. I'm talking about in the summertime. Like, I ain't talking about like when it's... Sometimes y'all be going overboard, but who am I to tell you what to do? But just watch your ass. And also, I also tell women all the time, is to learn how to motherfucking fight. You have to learn how to fight, because you have to learn how to protect yourself. Not only if you have to learn how to fight, you also need to have some shit on you. You can't be walking around here like, I don't, like, I ain't making fun of nobody. I'm just saying, like, that can't be your frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? When you know that you like looking like dressing provocatively. You understand what I'm saying? So just be aware of your surroundings in all times, and ladies, know how to protect yourself, like for real, because it's some really nasty ass men out here. I don't know what the fuck. And also the man that was fucking that pulled up with the dick out. This motherfucker, like, he married. And speaking of marriage, let's listen to this one. Let's listen to this.
One, and then all of a sudden when things are bad you have to just choose you. So I went into a business that I was passionate about, which is decor and hair, and I'm acting now. So
well, Porsha, after listening to all of that, I see why you had 2 failed marriages. We should encourage women not to leave a marriage. Of course there are exceptions like abuse and other things, but when you say to women out there, I applaud you for making decisions for you and doing what's right for you, it's not all about you. You make decisions that's good for the outcome of your children, which is to grow up with something called a father in the household. I mean, study after study shows that kids with both parents do better with grades, friends, and future, okay? So I think with that advice of yours, you're basically encouraging women to follow your path, sacrifice their kids to play the main character, maybe have a career if they're lucky, yet still end up miserable like Whoopi.
Now, you know what? I was like, was this shit real? Because at first I heard, like, because you just never really motherfucking know, because I don't watch the review, but this dude said that shit, and, like, and everybody just was silent. I don't know if that was a real thing or not. But who the fuck are you? That's what I would have told him. You don't know what was going on in and out of my relationship. And if it wasn't working for me, for us, like she explained, that we were one and now it just wasn't working. So I had to end it. Things end. Life ends. The end of your career, shit ends. And why would you stay into something? Why would you stay in a marriage that's not working for you? For both of you. She explained that they were one. They're no longer one. It wasn't working. It was time to go. Then he also said, you know, a statistic shows that people in a two-family two-family home, that the kids turned out better. Bitch, that is not, like, stop with the bullshit. That's bullshit. All that shit is bullshit. It all depends on the parent. And just because her daughter's father isn't in the household doesn't mean he's not in her motherfucking life. That shit don't mean that. That don't mean that. Yo, I was just like, oh my God, like, who the fuck are you? He looked like he the type to be telling his wife, like, you can and you cannot and just don't and da-da-da. Without her having, like, a say-so. Not to say that a woman isn't supposed to listen to her man, and the man also supposed to listen to her, because why? They are one. It's not a one-way street. Because she also have her own mind too. So because you are one, y'all, you talk to each other as individuals and come together as one to create, like, whatever the plan y'all want to create for yourselves. But when that shit isn't working, you have to go. Then he also said, like, I'll see if it was abuse or something like that. Yeah, of course, but unfortunately, you know, thank God that she didn't experience anything like that. It just didn't work. Shit sometimes does not work. And you have to move on for the betterment of yourself and probably the betterment of him too. When you know that y'all not, if it's not working, why be miserable with a motherfucker? It don't even make any sense. How does that make any sense? And he looked like he a dude from one of them countries that tell women, like, you can't do this and you can't do that. You got to cover your body, and you know what I'm saying? You can't get divorced unless you ask your daddy and all this old dumbass shit. As if you don't have a mind of your own. Like, you don't have goals for your own. Like, now, I don't know where that man is from, but he giving me those type of vibes. And the crazy shit is how he said, that's why Whoopi, I wonder what happened after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, and was it really real? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know this AI shit. I don't really motherfucking know, but the shit just like, what? What? Man from Pakistan, Israel, motherfucking Iraq. I don't know where the fuck you. It looked like he is one of them guys from one of those places where they dictate to the woman on how she should be and how she should behave, and da da da, and they go along with it. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. If a woman feel like, her man, if she's in a religion and she followed the religion to the T and her man, then okay, that's fine. Hopefully this is her own way of thinking, her thought process, because a lot of people get like, they're bred into that because of family. Your family was, they're part of this religion, so now you a part of it. Without you like even being able to question something. You just going along without actually having an own thought for yourself. That was some wild ass shit. Yo, I would have, bitch, are you out your mind? Are you out your mind? What statistic says that? And who and these statistics, who were they talking to? Who? Like, what's the ethnic background of these people? See, the shit with motherfuckers is that people don't tell their children the real about relationships. There's so many motherfuckers in relationships who is out fucking somebody else. There's so many people out in relationships, in marriages that's not working, but they still there and miserable. There's so many motherfuckers in relationships who are in relationships with a motherfucker who they know they're not ready, and then unfortunately, some of these people become unalived. Like, honey, no. You have to move for the betterment of yourself and your family. Hopefully, I'm sure that they had like a conversation about like this shit ain't working, and you got to move on, and it's okay. Nobody can dictate to somebody how life is supposed to be for you. Everybody's life is their life. Who the fuck are you? Man, it's crazy how people try to tell y'all how people dictate. Then it makes me think of, like, what's his name? What the fuck is his name? I was just watching it. The man, I can't think of it. The little Caucasian man who got these people. It was women and men, mainly a whole bunch of women, to just, well, he was having them high off LSD and got them to kill people and do all types of shit. Why? Because they not thinking for their motherfucking self. They not thinking clearly, but they was on drugs. But I'm just saying. Man, no. You got it all wrong and you got it all fucked up for saying some fucked up shit like that. All the way fucked up. And I'm not saying that marriages don't work. Because if you're in a relationship and you value your relationship, now all relationships are not perfect. Ain't no relationship perfect. Like a mother-son, mother-daughter relationship ain't perfect. Friends relationships ain't perfect. Like shit ain't fucking perfect. Shit goes out of whack. But when shit goes out of whack and it's just like no, I just can't, then it's time for you to dip. That's it. Because you being well within yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally. And if this person isn't applying those things to you and you're not doing to them, like then it's time to go your separate ways. And if you have children, you can explain to your children like the real about relationships. Sometimes, baby, they just don't work. I still love your father. I still love your mother. But we can't be a couple. We are still your parents. I love you. Your father loves you. And then you better let them know how good it is. Like, not only can you stay with me, you go to your dad house sometimes. Like, you get mad at me, you go to your dad. Like, man, listen. That's the real. Man, no. We have to have real conversations about these things, and people just seem to not want to do that, and it's very one-sided. And the man saying that that's why her relationships didn't work. First of all, Porsha's a bad bitch. I'm sure she gonna find, like a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it ain't over. It's never over. It ain't over until it's over. It makes me think of Cat Williams. I don't know why he just popped in my head. Like how he's a father. He's a father. This man adopted, I don't know, 7 children. A single man adopted these children, and he said one of his kids is out. He an empty nester. Like he's a grandfather now. So you can't tell me that is a one person get a single person can't do it. That's a lie. But if you're well and you're working on your wellness, your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, your emotional, and you have children, all you're going to do is pour all that goodness and that greatness into that child. What the fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? So, I just don't be knowing what and the direction of where people be going, because it's crazy. And he seems like he's one of them types that come from one of them countries where the women just don't have no right. They dragged this one woman through what was that one lady that the young girl who wore the pants and wanted to go to school? She couldn't go to school. Did they shoot the girl in the head? They did something crazy to the girl. The one lady that wore the pants somewhere, wherever, and how they fucking stoned her to death. Like, what type of shit is? Who the fuck are you? You have to know how to know what's best for you. What's best for you? And when you are a couple, what's best for you two as a couple? And if you two can't come to an agreement and it's just not working, when you look at each other like, sometimes you need to take a break. Maybe y'all need to take a break and come back. Or sometimes it's just, people be in relationships that's not good for fucking them. They miserable as fuck. Child, y'all let me know what y'all think about this bullshit, because it is some bullshit. I really would like to know what y'all think about this. For real. Man. Well, anyway, y'all know my name is Real. I'm intimacy coach, seductive with the service called Seductive ArT. And I'll be having my next Seductive ArT workshop in May. I'll keep y'all posted on that. Keep looking out for that. As well as I'm an author. The title of my book is called Quickie. It's 7 short erotic stories. Read while you fuck while you read. I'm also a designer. The name of my brand is Real Nice by Real. I'll be selling my things soon. I'm in the process. I got some shit I gotta take care of first. Then I'm gonna keep y'all abreast of that. So be looking out for that. And if I resonate with you, which I hope I do, please click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be kind, be generous, be humble, be on time, be focused, be about your motherfucking money, be a part of your community, be great at what you're great at, be confident, be loving, be kind, be focused. Be about your money. We gotta say that one more time. Be well within yourself. Be a great friend. Be supportive. Be a great listener. Be thoughtful. Be generous. Be a great friend. Be loving. Be fierce. Be all these great things. The only thing that we talking about over here is in the highway to the most high. And in the midst of you doing all of that, don't you think twice. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night.